This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Sooners will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Defense with more pre-snap movement. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Takes the first and still running. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Defender sitting back in zone, eyes on the football, bats that ball down, headed for the in-breaking receiver. That's just really good discipline by that secondary.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Balkasoon. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Balkasoon. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab behind the line. It's Balkasoon. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And the Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Sooners line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up the first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
First down and 10. The RPO caught to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Running with purpose.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. The Razorbacks keep the football on the move.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Coming up, second down and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Great possession possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. The shotgun running play call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll give it to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Short throw complete to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that can distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The receiver makes the catch. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now.
The ball carried by the quarterback. Loses 3. 3rd down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it here. He finds some space. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get it established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Game moves to the 35, 1st down again. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Checks this down to the running back. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Arkansas!
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That catch is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down just short of Marco on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play. And now we got fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Handed off. Just trucks through the defender. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wide out. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone now. Quick throw out left, complete. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks to put them on top now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. give it to the back. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Running out of time in the pocket. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Arkansas. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. The completion picks up about 8 yards and sets up a 4th down play now. Back to throw again. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Sooners churn out another 1st down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the 1st.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter. The offense set up 2nd and goal. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down and goal. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. This offense cannot be stopped. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
PAT up and good. You get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How impressive will they get with the play calling?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Takes the handoff again. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The Razorbacks will have to kick this away. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Top spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll kick it away here. Returner is brought down. Takes a start on the next drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last season's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. trying to confuse the line with some movement. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Snags the quick throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Handoff from the shotgun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. The back's got it. He breaks free. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Handoff in a single back formation. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to pass this time. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on 4th and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. First play. Looking deep on the very first play. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Now the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, third down and 1, and you allow a sack. Listen, I'm not a coach, but whenever I see a play like that on third and 1, and you throw it instead of running, it's just a head scratcher. And to make matters worse, they end up with a sack for a loss.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. A crucial pick six.
Man, it's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.